How many of you are aware that you do not owe your parents a kobo of your money? Mm-hmm. Go ahead, attack me. But you don't owe your parents no money. You don't owe them any money. Responsibilities as parents is to provide for you. They are supposed to give you good education. They are supposed to nurture you. They are supposed to cater for you. In fact, they are supposed to take care of your well-being and existence. They are supposed to leave inheritance. They are supposed to make your life soft. If they failed to take care of you, and you're able to find your feet as a person, the first thing that enters your mind is not to take care of them, is not to start paying them back. You cannot pay your parents back for what they did for you because you are their responsibility. What they did is what they ought to do as their responsibility. So whatever your parent did for you, whether your mother sold her wrapper to send you to school, whether she sold her wrapper to do that and do this for you, you are responsibility. That was why she did it. So you as an adult, what you owe yourself and your unborn children is to save your money for your unborn children. You save your money for your spouse, save your money for your unborn children. Take care of your own children. Do not let them go through what you went through in the hands of your poor parents. Some of you will rush in getting married, and then you see mother comes before your wife. Some of you are not normal. People's head is not correct. Because tell me why your mother, who has been married to your father, she chose her husband by herself. Even if the man decides to be beating her, she chose the man herself. Nobody done for her. She chose to marry the man. She chose to live with the man. She chose poverty instead of marrying a man who she can work with to become rich. She chose to remain in the poverty. And then she decided to birth you in the poverty. And today, you've grown, you've struggled, you found your foot. Even if your mother borrows you money when you are broke, it's still her responsibility because you remain her child until the day you leave this earth. You remain your parents' child. You remain their responsibility. If you choose to be 35 and you're still living in a family house, you are their responsibility. They're supposed to take care of you. They ought to take care of you because you are their responsibility. They're supposed to feed you and provide for you because you were on your own in heaven when they went to conceive you and brought you to earth. So you should not be pressured into providing for them because you don't owe them anything. They owe you everything because they brought you to life. The people you owe are the people you bring to life. So when you bring your child to the world, you owe your child everything. So you as a person, your responsibilities is to start saving for your children, start saving for your life, start saving for your future so that children will not see what you see in the hands of your parents. I know of a girl who has struggled so much. She was working, and each day her mother calls her to tell her how their house is leaking, how their roof is leaking, how that one has happened, how someone has swallowed shovel. And this girl keeps sending money like someone who works in Dangote refinery. If Dangote refinery, maybe do they even pay? Someone who works in where they're printing money. She's been pressured into providing for those that she didn't birth, those that she didn't born. She's the one providing for her younger ones. One day, I picked up her phone. I was like, enough is enough. I spoke to her mother in a way that she never expected. I was not rude, but I told her the truth. Woman, you are driving your girl crazy. You are driving this child crazy. You're going to make this child to end up doing the things she's not supposed to do just because she wants to send money to you. And do you know what? They don't know how to manage this money you send. When you send money to them today, tomorrow they're demanding for another money. If you're coming from a family that are very, very entitled, they feel very entitled, they feel like you owe them, they will keep taking from you. They will never appreciate you enough. They will keep taking from you. You have to get up and set clear boundaries. Tell them you don't owe them anything. Call your parents and tell them you don't owe them anything. Whatever you decide to give to them is out of the abundance of your heart, and out of your kindness, out of the love you have for them, not because you're obligated to take care of them. I'll see first daughters crying up and down. Oh, first daughter, first daughter, first daughter, first son. You choose to be doing all of that because nobody is forcing you to do it. You choose to do all of that. Earlier, people start telling our African parents the truth, the better for all of us. Because some of your parents are so entitled. Now, what made you marry a man that cannot provide for you? You married him instead of you to go and tie your womb and think of how to be rich with your husband, the first thing that enters your mind is how to start giving birth to children in poverty. You are living in face me and slap your apartment, and you're giving birth to 5 children. What are you doing with children? Children are not blessings. Some of you think that children are blessings. Children are no blessings. It's only trained children that are blessings. When you do not train your child begins to behave like an idiot, causes nuisance to society. That is not training.